Hey everyone, Dash here. Sorry, just getting some, oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, here we go, here we go. This is it. This should be fine. Alright, here we go. Let me just get rid of this green screen. Alright, let's find a good background. Because I'm expecting Star Wars stuff. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, let's see who's in the chat right now. And let's see, are we live on Blaze? Let's see, are we live on Blaze? Yeah, we are. Nice. Let me just correct the title on here. Yeah. Alright, yeah, here we go. Fixed it. Let's get back to the main hub. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, Endless. Hey, Endless. If you want to spot in here, we can make room if you want, but only if you want, man. But yeah, Galaxy should be here in a bit. All right, so see what we I don't know. Do we watch? Lol, Vera Dark. There is going to be gays in Fire Emblem. Like there has been for. I just wish people would do some damn research on the games. I did a 3-hour Rumble Revolution. I got. All right. That's fine. Hey, Furious Dan. How's it going, man? Oh, yeah. So I can actually bring your comments up now. Yeah. That's the beauty of Rumble Studio. All right, let's see. Let's see. Should we react to the Coco trailer? Maybe. Oh, nice. Let me know how it is. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. Anytime. But yeah, we're just waiting for Galaxy. I hope, gotta check. I think you'll come closer to when the event starts. You know what? Let's react to Vera's video. It doesn't matter if it's accurate or...
Video game journalists are some of the worst people in the industry. They will sit here and attack studios.
True. True. She's not wrong there.
and belittle developers and demand that they change their experience from top to bottom to fit in with their sensibilities and their line of thinking. And when developers finally do it, they'll say, haha, just kidding. Now bend over backward.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, well, yeah, I know I'm just too hot. I am just too hot. But really, I appreciate, like, everyone that does that. You know, like, it's amazing just how much you guys like this digital version of me. Like, so much. Like, I'm just, people constantly flirting with me, guys and girls. It's, it's really, oh man, it's just, it's just, I just appreciate it, you guys. Thank you.
A second time, and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is being attacked by Polygon for simply featuring straight characters. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, it is absolutely hilarious that these journos will go to this length to bury a game simply for developers adding in normal content to their experience. Most people are straight, most people want to see straight relationships in their content, and sure, every once in a while it's fine to see a lesbian couple or a gay couple, whatever, it's not the end of the world. But the problem is that there are a lot of developers now who only want to push their politics, and then you have companies like Xbox, which is really Microsoft, that forces developers to add in as much diversity and inclusivity as possible. Then it doesn't feel natural, and then people call out every instance of that. But when there dares to be straight characters in a game now, the journos will melt down and say that this is terrible, and this is ultimately making some people feel uncomfortable. Now,
well, I don't know, like, if you've seen him enough, maybe get his number. Who knows?
I have already criticized Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and that is over the addition of body types. We know that Fire Emblem is going to now use body types, and it seems that there are quite a few people that are working on this experience that talk about politics, that have their political leanings known. They list their pronouns in their bios like they and she. And as I had said in my video previously, body types are not the end of the world, in my opinion. I personally do not skip out on video games because they feature body type A and B instead of gender. One of my favorite games of all time, Elden Ring, features body type 1 and 2 instead of male or female. And you can clearly tell that.
Though, one thing I want to push back about on Vera is that, like, I really do not give a shit about, like, the voice actors' politics or pronouns. I really just want them to do a fucking good job. Unless, like, the politics is, like, really extreme. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Welcome, Galaxy. Welcome.
Hey, yeah, sorry I'm late a little bit. I had to get my stuff done after my stream a little bit, so.
That's okay. We still got, like, plenty of time before goes live. In fact, actually, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got about 20 minutes, pretty much.
Oh, and we got Psycho Magnus on Rumble. Thank you.
Magus,
yeah. I know one of my favorite characters from Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, I think that's where it's from, so.
Yeah, it is. It is. I know the boss. I know the scythe. You should play Chrono Trigger, Galaxy. It's really good.
Oh, I've played it before. Played it dozens of times before. It was a long time ago. I'm going to play it again once they get that the voice mod out for the PC version, because it's going to be like a voice mod like the one they have that for Final Fantasy VII, that for the old classic Final Fantasy VII. They're making one for that for Chrono Trigger.
Cool. They'll add voice acting to the game?
Yeah.
Let's see, does she move on from... Okay, so she stays on this page for a while. Let's get back to when she's... okay. But yeah, this was pretty freaking crazy. Like, so, like, the journalists got mad because, like, there are, like, outwardly straight people in Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which is, like, the exact opposite of the last game.
Yeah, I don't really follow much of Fire Emblem, so I don't really.
Oh, yeah, so... I don't know, it's just game journalists being game journalists. Alright.
I'm just posting up try to repost on your Rumble stream. Give it a moment.
Yay. Alright, yeah, so, let's see, let's react to something, let's see, I didn't see the Coco stuff. We'll do a quick reaction to that.
Huh? Wait, what happened?
He's been forgotten. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world. We call it the final death.
Yeah. So, well, what it was is that in Dusk Fade, you basically like you the way you get your skills and stuff upgraded by you know basically like getting a lot of like currency and stuff and buying them, but they are like gated out. You have to wait until you get them to like in part of the story to start buying stuff for them. And there's also like you can find like little gears in the maps that are like free up. Well, use those instead of the currency to upgrade something. But depending on what the upgrade is, it probably takes more than one gear or something too. So you would have to basically like try to make sure you get enough gears when you're going through. But each area is like each area that I've seen so far that I've only played, like 2 areas really. Has like a spot where you can like fast travel too. There was a spot. There's a thing on there for fast traveling, but it's not really a big fast travel thing. It's like kind of a I don't know. It looks like a clock portal or something where you step in and it, like lets you go to different areas.
Yeah, so I might pick it up at some point.
Yeah, and what I would say is that if the gameplay and like some of the cutscenes kind of reminds me of like Jack and Daxter and stuff too. So it's like a PS.
Okay.
Like that type
Okay,
of
we got
yeah.
a 12-minute thing. Do you want to react to this Mannix video? Have you ever watched Mannix?
No.
Oh yeah, he's the funny British guy with who yells and stuff. Oh man, like he's been making content for a long time. He's pretty funny. And honestly, like this Wolverine game kind of deserves. Did you see like the devs have it? There's an article out about the devs being mad that people are kind of like saying, "Hey, this kind of sucks."
Which devs?
For Wolverine, Insomniac.
I saw someone mention it.
The more I see of Wolverine, the less I'm interested. The only thing interesting is seeing the comment section talk about physical discs. Literally every single comment, one after the other, under any PlayStation game trailer is about Sony royally shafting their fans and people aren't happy. Saying stuff like, looking forward to getting the physical edition. Or how about this, the physical copy is gonna be great. Or how about can't wait to get a license in the form of a physical disc. Hit the like button and subscribe, baby. But unfortunately for Sony, it's not just the physical disc that's causing uproar. No, there was a clip floating around of Wolverine chasing some jobber around that he met at some bar probably, and it's quite literally something you'd see in a Telltale game. You're gonna see what I mean by Telltale. Yes, the company that makes games like The Wolf Among Us or Batman. The Telltale series, because what you're about to see is a looking red line that looks like the guy you're chasing is farting pixie dust. I'm not even kidding. You can tell how stupid the developers of these kind of games think their target audience with this kind of stuff. Roll the clip.
Don't want to talk? Fine by me!
So dumb.
The criticism for that, or not the criticism, the defense for that video, that clip right there, is people trying to say like, well, he's using his senses to actually know like where he's going.
Well,
The hell? Time for this.
Am I looking at some kind of animated movie or a video game? Oh no, it's just another Sony third-person action-adventure movie game. I mean, what are we doing here? Notice how when Wolverine gets too close, the game starts rubber banding backwards. There's no challenge at all in this game. It pretty much holds your hand through the entire chase sequence. Oh my god, that's just so boring. I mean, you remove any kind of suspense of possibly losing the target and then having to go chase them afterwards. And by the way, there was another photo. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. Where Wolverine is so OP in this game that he can have red tape or yellow paint in the future. And before anyone says, oh, Wolverine has a strong sense of smell. He can have a strong sense of smell, but we don't need red tape in front of the enemy. And yeah, like I said, it's basically another iteration of the yellow tape. You can thank DSP Gaming for that.
Wow. Well, I'm not gonna bite into that again because I just broke my fork on it.
Yeah, it's people like that that have destroyed video game development for an entire generation. It's not just DSP though. That red trail is for activist journalists too, who are so stupid and dumb and get stuck at the tutorial mode for hours like DSP.
Oh yes, never forget, they can't finish the Cuphead tutorial.
It's almost like they don't understand. You gotta jump on the other platform on the left, didn't do it.
It's very, very simple.
It always
Yes.
tells you right there, get on the... and then hold for a high jump. You gotta be on that to do it. Look, he almost looks like he has it, then he does that. Wrong side.
Too late.
Oh my god, Insomniac, the red smoke trail is there. Now we know how to run into a straight line. Thank you very much. We definitely needed that. I mean, the game is already very linear as it is. The game has these little small pockets of areas where you might have these little boss fights and then you travel in between them by rails, where Wolverine can zip line through areas with his claws and not cut the zip line. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, such riveting gameplay. I'm sure all the Let's Players who get early access to Wolverine will raise their pom-poms and start cheerleading and claim that this is Insomniac
Yeah, that's a little
at their
odd.
best, when all it is
Your
just
claws
another
on
generic
the
superhero
wires,
game.
and you're
Anyway,
not
we
gonna
really
cut
need
them?
to get
What
to
the
this
heck?
next article. Marvel's Wolverine gameplay is being mocked online compared to a children's PlayStation 2 game. Oh my god, how embarrassing is this dog shit? The release of Marvel's Wolverine is approaching, and the marketing campaign is gradually gaining momentum, and new materials are being published online and discussed by gamers. How exciting, yay! Recently, a funny comparison went viral in a community. A user under the nickname AServoADG decided to compare a battle scene with a giant robot from Marvel's Wolverine 2026 and an old game from the Ben 10 franchise. As an example, he cited a fragment of a fight from Ben 10 Protector of Earth for PlayStation 2, a 2007 game, and in both cases the main characters fight a huge opponent in a small arena. I'm gonna play the clip in a second, but this is one of the most
It's very
generic
uncanny.
giant boss fights ever.
Yeah,
These
because
developers really didn't care, did they? Look, I wasn't expecting anything groundbreaking, but having a game from the PS2 era completely amogu is just so sad and pathetic. Anyway, a similar gameplay loop is implemented. The bosses stand still and try to hit the main character using similar techniques. The player must dodge enemy attacks and use their own, gradually destroy the boss's body. There's almost a 20-year gap between these two games, but the combat scheme has essentially remained unchanged. User Kaiser Drago addressed the developers in Marvel's Wolverine. My congratulations to Insomniac Games for being inspired by Ben 10. Let's actually just watch the clip. Roll it.
Take on the fucking robot to stop us!
come on, Insomniac. Did you really think we weren't gonna notice? You stole their idea, you little twats. I mean, you know what? I see a lot of button mashing and no strategy. You thought you could get away with this alpha version of the game or something. This game is terrible, this Wolverine game that's about to come out. It looks like it's the alpha version. It's not complete. It's an unfinished product
we'll be
with
ready.
3D models. It's got these weird textures around it. It just doesn't look right. Methinks that it should be in the oven a little bit longer, but as you can see, a lot of people aren't too happy with Wolverine. Learning for Law over on Twitter said, describe why you think Marvel's Wolverine is a modern game by looking at this pic, and he proceeds.
Now, I'm not really a fan of Manga Lawyer. Like, you know, he's liked some of my tweets, but like, you know, some of his complaints just like he just focuses a lot too much on body.
Well,
What-
I don't
what do you
know. I have no idea what's going on in that bottom picture. It kind of looks like I would.
Well, there's an arrow pointing upstairs for some reason, and yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like there's someone with very weird tits.
Well, that's also the body entirely is like a huge, like a, you know, it's a big girl, I guess you could say.
Big girl.
Which I don't think it's supposed to. It might not even be a girl for all we know. Who knows?
Yeah.
to show a picture which can only be described as a bunch of women around a pool table. And anybody who's ever been to a bar in the world would know that that's never happened ever. And by the way, why do they look like they're all in their pajamas? Like late at night in the middle of a bar somewhere they're wearing pajamas. Yes, even more realism from Insomniac. Anyway, look, I can't wait for people to stop talking about the Wolverine video game after a few months. Like it never released. Every PlayStation game for the next 2 years is just going to have no hype behind it, with Sony saying they're not going to do physical discs anymore and pissing everybody
back real
off. And on
quick.
that bombshell, let me know what you
Oh,
think.
you gotta go?
No, I'll be back real quick. I gotta do something real quick.
All right. Oh, they turned the chat on. Nice. Yeah. Does he now?
All right.
Hey, Patrick. How's it going? Now all we're missing is Keyblade Knight. Where is Keyblade Knight?
Guess you knew the patch was gonna be here because his name is Roxas.
Yeah. Yeah, but I was also expecting Keyblade Knight. Where is Keyblade Knight? Let me ping him. Or maybe he's watching, like, the stream. Maybe he's watching a different streamer.
But this is going to be really crazy if they don't actually do anything at all for anything else that they can watch for. Because they showed some yesterday.
Yeah, that was... No,
It's
they're
just-
gonna show. They're gonna show stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if they are or not. It's supposed to be a deep dive into Kingdom Hearts. It could just be doing the other games and the mobile games and stuff.
Oh, that would be disappointing.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I mean. I'm not sure what they're doing, but I'm hoping it's gonna. I'm hoping they're gonna do 4, but it might not. I don't think they're making a single player version of Union Cross. Although the apparently the Kingdom Hearts TV show that they're making,
Well, we
It's
might
gonna be-
actually see some of that. And hey,
Yeah.
props on them for also putting it on cable.
yeah, it says it's going to be on Disney Channel and Disney Plus, so it's not going to be on Disney Plus. But the thing is, from what I'm seeing, is that it might be following the show's going to be following Sigurd. He's going to be in Kingdom Hearts 4, and he's also been in Union Cross and all that stuff too. So I think they're going to be probably going to have that show come out to explain things between 3 and 4.
Nice. Do you think they'll do Marvel and Star Wars stuff this time? Or do you think they'll still keep it to just Disney, classic Disney and Pixar?
I don't think they're going to do anything with Marvel and Star Wars in them. I guess one thing I know they're probably they should be doing is Incredibles, because they haven't done that yet. They did.
And yeah, and they did announce a new Incredibles movie, so like they should
Yeah.
do like Incredibles 1.
or a world that just does 1 and 2 as the story or something. But I don't think, I really don't think, like I said, I don't think they're really going to say anything today about 4 itself, because of they already
No, Galaxy, don't be black-pilled. This whole
Yeah,
stream's
I,
gonna be about
I
4.
don't want to be, but it's just like they already like fucking blew their thing yesterday, telling us, releasing the Coco trailer and then
Telling us the
already
release date.
telling us like, well, the release window of late 2027, and then they got then he also blew it by basically just telling us, hey, we got a TV show coming too. It's like
Patrick
okay.
says we know Star Wars is confirmed.
I
How do we know this? Leaks?
haven't heard anything about Star Wars being confirmed.
I remember in one of the
I
early
mean-
trailers, they showed an area with tall trees that looked like Endor.
I know that a lot of people have been like making like these fake videos online or something about Star Wars being games for 4, but that's the only thing I know.
Oh.
of. There's made scenes in Interesting Stream that Disney owns Aliens and Predator.
They're not
They're-
going to do that
they're-
though,
they're not
because
doing
they're too M-rated for Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts.
They're basically like I think they're like rated R or close to it. So
As awesome as it be, I mean, the Kingdom Hearts audience is adults now, but like they
Yeah.
want to keep this franchise. And that doesn't mean it can't be dark, but I've
Yeah.
broken down that all of Kingdom Hearts can be broken down to people suffering from separation anxiety. Because, like, literally that's the plot of every Kingdom Hearts thing, is like people trying to reconnect with other people. Oh, come on. Start already.
they're trying to get us like very
A heartless xenomorph. Someone should make art of that.
Is there really a zoom in on the walker leg? On a walker leg? I don't remember that. The first trailer of Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh yeah, but he's probably talking about the trees I was talking about.
I know, but Patrick said he saw there was a zoom in on the walker leg. I don't remember that at all.
Panel is late. No, Now, is this going to be live, like, actually, like, from D23? Or is this going to be live as, like, some Nintendo Direct that's just pre-recorded?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it, you know, like, pre-recording it live, even though it's not live.
Or
I don't know. Guess we'll find out. We'll go find any posted in gaming.
Oh yeah, talking about my Discord. Okay. Hey, keep late night. There you are. You pumped for this? Yeah, I hope you don't mind that I pinged you. I just know that you wouldn't want to miss this. You've been asking about Kingdom Hearts 4 for a long time. All right, let me take a peek while we have time. Holy shit, he's right.
I'm a little nervous. Really nice says that.
No, You're a little nervous? Let's be optimistic. Oh, the music! Here we fucking go, new trailer. Hey, Philip!
I don't know if it's in the trailer, but we'll see. We'll check it in a minute when it starts. I think it's just that's what they do. Yeah. Yeah, it is D23. It's like
Hi,
there's a
everybody.
stage.
King Mickey here. Thanks for joining us today. I'm so glad you could be with us to hear from some of my friends and fellow Keyblade wielders.
What?
And now, please welcome your host and guiding key, Cleo Thomas.
What's going on, D23?
Coming out with
My
the
name is
Keyblade.
Cleo Thomas. I'm an actor, a gamer, a streamer, and your host for the deep dive into Kingdom Hearts here at the D23, the ultimate Disney fan event.
I dig his Aladdin jacket.
Now, many of you here in this room or the millions watching at home on stream may recognize me as the character Zero from the Disney film Holes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And not too long before that, I saw this commercial that combined two things I absolutely loved. Video games like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, and Disney characters. And I couldn't wait to get this game. Me and my brother, we begged our parents. They took us to get the game. We're driving home, we get in our driveway, we run into our house, we run into our room, we take the game out of the case, we put the game in the console, and you know, nothing's ever really the same after you hear Otada Hikaru sing Simple and Clean for the very first time, is it? Today is one of those pinch me because I can't believe it's happening kind of days. I get to be here live at D23, celebrating almost 25 years of Kingdom Hearts with fellow fans from all over the globe. So make some noise for yourselves.
I wonder what the Incredibles
We
Keyblade would
have
be.
an amazing panel planned for y'all. We ready to kick this thing off? Are we ready to kick this thing off? Beautifully said. So first person I got to bring to the stage, director of product
Never happening, Endless.
Pixar Games, Nana Gad.
Yeah, they're not
That'd be
doing
very base, though.
it. Yeah, they don't do it.
Thank you so much for having us from all the way from Tokyo, and so happy to be here today.
Beautiful done, beautiful done. I'll come down here, come down here. Sit back there, beautiful, beautiful. Next, please join me in welcoming to the stage, co-director of Kingdom Hearts 4, Tai Yasue.
Hello, everyone. Hello, D23. This is amazing, crazy. 2 days ago, I was literally in Japan making our video game. Now I'm here. It's very exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Well, they actually got people that actually speak fluent English. English here. Usually it's like broken English.
Like
a very big special
Isn't it?
guest.
Well, I think maybe like the younger Japanese
put your
speak
hands
better
together.
English.
And welcome
Yeah,
to
but
the
it's just
stage,
surprising that they got
the
them to
creator
come on
of
for this
Kingdom
instead of.
Hearts, Tetsuya Nomura.
Oh!
Dang, they got Nomura on here.
Nomura's here.
Well, he's definitely not gonna have much English. He's a little bit.
No, his interpreter's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually flew Nomura all the way here. This is big.
That kind of tells me that it might actually be talking about 4. Because he's not going to be there for just talking about the older games, I would think.
昨日実は来たんです。ただサプライズってことでずっと隠れとけってことで、やっとこれで自由にうろうろできるなと。ただ明日帰ります。楽しんでいこうと思います。よろしくお願いします。
So thank you so much for inviting me today. It's been several years, but I finally managed to get myself out here. I actually arrived yesterday, but I had to stay out of sight because my appearance was supposed to be a surprise. But now that I'm finally
well, surprised.
Free. That said, I will be heading home tomorrow, so although my stay is a short one, I'm looking forward to having a great time with all of you. Thank you very much.
That's probably better than that.
We should probably be trying to find a good window.
Man, we got so much to talk about. And
yeah, we don't need to have their chat up.
They want to hear so much more from you three about Kingdom Hearts 4. But I would like to go back.
I think having like
where
that
this
would be
all
fine.
began, man. Going back in time for a moment. When the idea of Kingdom Hearts first came up, were there any Disney franchises that the team knew had to be included, even if they didn't make it into the first game? Nomura-san? Why don't we start with you?
So I have to put on my glasses for a moment.
すみません。キングダムハーツの企画が立ち上がった当初はあれですね。まずはナイトメアビフォークリスマスですね。まあセルアニメ
It looks like he's been working out.
けども、それ以外にまあ意外性のあるものということで、
Especially in the leg department.
それを選びました。はい。
So one title that I absolutely wanted to include was The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep.
While we obviously plan to, feature classic cell animated films, I really wanted to, throw in something that was going to be a little unexpected.
でその後もですね、ナンバリングには必ずこう意外性のあるタイトルっていうのをチョイスしていて、まあライブアクションとまあそういったワールドは一つは必ず組み込むようにしています。
And then since then, I've tried to make it a point to ensure that each mainline title includes at least one unexpected world, such as those based on live action films.
はい、もうこれで大丈夫です。はい。
Yeah, I think for us, The Little Mermaid was an early pick, partly because it fulfilled the role of a water-based world that we needed, but also because it allowed us to showcase the latest graphics technology at the time with the expression of moving water. And sometimes our picks don't immediately get realized until there's the right fit with the story or technology or other elements, but it's always really rewarding when it finally happens.
Yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas for me is a classic to run into, right? But then I think of The Little Mermaid, and I feel like for every video game, you kind of have to always have a water level. And what perfect one than The Little Mermaid? What is the process of selecting Disney worlds? And once that world has been chosen, what is the creative process for bringing them to the game? Ty?
Yeah, so I guess when we plan a world, one of the first questions we ask ourselves is what sort of game experience we want the players to have, because games are an interactive medium. So that's something we really focus on. Another thing is we really want to pack a wide variety of worlds and gameplay into one sort of package. So it's just like Disneyland, for example.
Toy Story.
Different attractions. And so for Kingdom Hearts 3, we had the Toy Story world, and you could go ride a robot and fight kaiju. We really wanted that robot aspect. And for Pirates of the Caribbean, Sora became a pirate, obviously, travels the seas. But what we really wanted to focus on was we wanted Sora to travel through the sky, dive from the sky, play on the water, and inside the water, also fight on the land as well. So we sort of want to transition between different sort of
Oh yeah, don't traumatize people who played Kingdom Hearts 2 and to get craft the Ultima weapon.
On extreme sports, so that was something big for us. And so we had Sora sliding down slopes.
Swim and swim, we'll dance and we'll play. Let's keep the music going and the...
transition.
Come on, Galaxy, you know the
being a
words.
sort of world, I think having
I don't want to
differences,
actually
having
say them.
unique gameplay, I think that's really important for us.
そうですね、ワールドに関しては
Which means you did the mini game
ヤスと
twice.
同様にゲーム体験を優先しています。で、大体作るときは当然ですけど企画が先行していて、その新しい企画ゲームシステムで、どのワールドでどういうキャラクターにそれを体験させればより楽しいかということを重視して決めています。
So when it comes to worlds, I'm the same as Ty. I typically first prioritize the gameplay experience above all else. And whenever we do start a project and we think about the new sort of game systems that are going to be involved, we think about what worlds and which characters would really make those experiences the most enjoyable for players.
あとはですね、自分からもうこのワールドは絶対出すって決める場合は大体ソーラのメインストーリーの進行との相性を鑑みて、今回のテーマ、例えば「キングダムハーツ4」今回のテーマには、昨日発表しましたけど個々のワールドが、状況的にベストだということで、今回それをチョイスしています。
And then whenever, I do have a chance to be able to decide that we absolutely need to include a certain world.
I never
try to
did
think about
that, so...
How well it synergizes with the overall, main story progression with Sora. And when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, when I thought about a lot of the themes, we felt that Coco would be, the best world that really would help achieve that goal.
And I'm assuming mostly everyone saw the trailer yesterday? Yeah! I'm sure that's what Nomura-san was referencing. And I heard Nomura-san that trailer was actually supposed to be played during this panel. So is it okay if we show it again?
そうですね、昨日のトレーラーなんですけども、けどもう昨日でだいたい情報は出尽くしてるんですよ。
So yeah, actually, when it comes to the trailer that was revealed yesterday, we actually already put out all the information that we can as of this moment.
なのですごくなんか特別新しいってものはないですけども、実は昨日のトレーラー90秒なんですけども、元のトレーラーは4分のトレーラーになってます。本日はぜひそのトレーラーをご覧いただきます。
And so, it's not that there's any really new information that we can show at this time. However, when it comes to the trailer that was shown yesterday, that was about 90 seconds long, that was actually a edited down version of an original trailer that was around 4 minutes. So today, I'd love to be able to show everyone the full version.
Oh, the 4-minute trailer. Okay, the extended trailer.
Oh, this line of questioning was scripted.
Wait. So,
yeah.
So just so we're clear, we saw 90 seconds yesterday. Now we can see a full 4-minute trailer? Run the trailer, let's go!
see. Sora! Hey! Whoa,
We can't find him in that!
whoa! Here's a surprise. You're looking pretty good for an old coot.
Sigurd!
See, I wasn't paying attention to leaks.
I wasn't really either, but I was in someone else's stream and they were talking about it, and they said like they said that that's what they were going to be doing with it.
And see.
So looks like I was right, man. So
Wow. Thank you for giving us this amazing look at Kingdom Hearts 4.
that's
The young Xehanort's
so excited
alive?
to see, what characters
Is that
and
what
worlds
you're saying?
come with this story. The continuation of this saga makes me so curious.
you're trying to
about
make Zora
the
like
process behind
like
that.
Noctis.
Alongside
I don't think so.
gameplay considerations, how does the team ensure that
He's
the Disney
basically like that.
characters and worlds
What's the name?
feel fresh
in
while
Kingdom Hearts
still
3
retaining
we
their core
met.
identities? Nana?
It was Zora, whatever it was,
Yeah,
the
I
toy
mean, it's
character.
hard to come back from all that excitement, but let's dive into it.
Yeah, I don't want to lose the place, so
most
we're
important
not going to
thing is
rewind.
for the
Maybe after
characters
the
to remain
stream.
true to themselves, and that means like whenever they're thrown into a completely new situation, a new environment, like you just saw, they would always react exactly as they would, because authenticity has always
Okay,
been
so
at
she's
the
the
core of
Disney
what we
rep.
make, and that goes beyond just trying to retell things from the film, but really goes to the very essence of those characters. And as for the worlds, visual identity is always key. So things like the shaders, the textures and the proportions, they're intentionally and generally kept different in each world, so that when Sora visits new worlds, we make sure that they always feels unique and authentic. And the spirit of the original films also come alive in details like the rhythm of the scenes or how the camera is staged, the types of camera cuts, and those details really add to the authenticity as well.
Yeah, so as Nana mentioned, I guess authenticity is really key for us. We want players to be able to feel like they're actually playing inside the actual film. And so we really strive to recreate the character, each detail, each world and story. And there's so much to love about these films, and we want to be true to the core of its sort of essence. In the Coco world, for example, in our trailer we just showed you, we have Sora fighting alongside Miguel and Hector. And as you know, Coco is really a musical. There's a lot of music inside the game, and so we wanted. We wanted Miguel to use a guitar and sing while fighting battles. And we want Hector, who is a skeleton, to use his arms and arms, to shoot it as an arrow. He's really inventive with that. And he also uses his arm as a nunchuck. And so we really wanted to recreate that sort of essence of their identity. And so they do all this. And they actually fight together. Sora with his giant key, Hector with his arms, and Miguel with his guitar. And they also dance around a magical piñata, I think, which is really cool. I think so. So yeah, that sort of thing of divergence of different characters' identities sort of cooperating together. I think that's part of the Kingdom Hearts charm. That's what we love about Kingdom Hearts.
まあ基本的にはディズニーのオリジナル作品をなぞるようにはしています。大きな脚色は行わないっていう。ただしスタジオ側からの要請があればオリジナルの内容に変えたりとかっていうことはしてます。
So yeah, we generally try to stay faithful to the original Disney story, so we don't make major changes or reinterpretations. That said, if we do receive like a request from the studio, we might make changes accordingly.
空との掛け合いの空気感とかゲームプレイでの掛け合いとか、ゲームのオリジナルの部分でキャラクターの個性が際立つようにできることを心がけています。
And so we look for ways to highlight, the character personalities through more of the game's original elements, like the tone of Sora's interactions and the gameplay itself.
プレイヤーは空を通して、そのワールドのキャラクターたち、ワールドを直接歩いたりとかワールドとの関わりっていうのはやっぱりそのキングダムハーツならではの醍醐味だと思うので、それが一番重視して、作ってます。はい。
And so the interactions between the characters that the players get to experience firsthand through Sora, I think is what I consider to be the essence of Kingdom Hearts, and that's something that I hold to be very important here as we develop the games.
Yeah, they weren't talking like about diversity and political
one thing to
shit.
Love original Disney characters. It was a whole thing to see Cloud and Sephiroth in a game with Disney characters. Does everyone remember the first time they saw Sephiroth? Blew my mind. Blew my mind, man. Was there a particular Disney world or character that you three had the most fun creating and breathing new life into?
So yeah, I guess I enjoy all our worlds, and I enjoy introducing new gameplay ideas for all of them. But right now, one of the most exciting areas for me personally on Kingdom Hearts 4 is the world of Skylark Island. So you get to finally play with Mickey. So that's very big for us.
Yeah.
So in this world, you get to play with Mickey and you jump into a book. And this is like a paper world. And so Mickey in this paper sort of world recreates sort of origami paper copies of
Now, I heard Jace's stream. He was saying that Sephiroth is actually a localization error, and that he's actually called Sephiros.
Through the cracks in the walls, for example, if you throw
is that true?
It becomes an airplane, a paper airplane. You fly around.
I have no idea.
There's a lot of new ideas to that, and by utilizing these special abilities of these copies of origami Mickeys, you could solve puzzles. It's sort of a puzzle-based game design that's very different from Sora's adventure, and I think it's really refreshing and interesting. I think you'll enjoy it all. I enjoyed it very much.
That can't be right.
Yeah, no,
Because then One Winged Angel would be wrong.
Really awesome. Looking forward to playing that. And I agree with Ty that all the worlds are always genuinely fun to work with for different reasons. But if I had to choose, with Toy Story in the past, we were able to work with storytellers at both, Square Enix and also Pixar to come up with a completely original story that took place after the events of the first film. And so it was really exciting for us to be able to offer a completely new experience to fans instead of just tracing an existing storyline. And of course, the classic worlds are always really fun to keep alive, like Hercules, for example, or Hunchback of Notre Dame. Those are always timeless stories and characters that fans really love. And so being able to keep them relevant many years after their first cinematic appearance is always really special to us.
I do love the Hunchback level.
マレフィセントとかハデスとかのヴィラン系のキャラクターは結構新しい魅力が含められたかなと思っています。
So I think we've been able to bring out a lot of new charm for the villain side, like Maleficent and Hades.
彼女たち原作なぞる以上にキングダムハーツのオリジナル要素にも登場してきていますが、動かすのが毎回とても楽しいキャラクターでよく使ってしまいます。
And these characters have appeared extensively in storylines unique to Kingdom Hearts beyond, their just following their original stories, and they're incredibly fun characters to write and work with, so we end up utilizing them a lot.
今回ちょっとトレーラーにも出てきましたけど、キングダムハーツ4でもですね、ハデスとドナルド・グーフィーとの掛け合いがちょっと面白く描けてると思いますし、マレフィセントもとても重要な役割と担って登場しますので、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
And as shown a little bit in the trailer just now, I do feel as though we were able to create some especially entertaining interactions between, for example, Donald and Goofy and Hades. And Maleficent also plays a very important role in the story, so I hope you look forward to her.
Yeah. Any Maleficent fans?
Hey, Maleficent's in here in the game, huh?
I love that
we haven't really seen her in the games in a while, so.
Every character
she was barely in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Aladdin is my all-time favorite movie, so to see it in Kingdom Hearts,
well, she wasn't.
come true.
Didn't have a big focus
the
though.
thing
So
that I've always
that's what I'm
found
saying.
fascinating are
Might
the
have been like
worlds that
one
are
scene or something.
inspired by Disney. So what was it like creating these unique worlds
Her and
like the
Pete.
Mysterious Tower and Disney Town, which aren't directly represented in film? Ty?
Yeah, so I guess Disney Town wasn't based on a specific film, but it was built around the feeling of Disneyland and Toontown. We really love Disneyland a lot, so yeah, so really wanted to capture the sense of excitement and celebration. There's a lot of festivities there, and we really wanted to re-experience that in the things of the park. So,
Oh, that's good to hear.
That really extended to all our game mechanics, and we use a lot of desserts, for example. There's a lot of ice cream, sea salt ice cream. You know those sundaes with churros in them. I love them. They're very creative. I'm going off script here, but yeah, I love the desserts in Disneyland. Anyways, that's why we recreated.
It's going off script. That tells you there was a script
in the game, and that was complete with an ice cream themed mini game, and you get a lot of rewards related to that. We also filled the world with classic Disney characters. We really love the classic characters and like horse.
So having some extra information, this is because they just said it's. I guess this is like the hub area again, or one hub area called Disney Town and something.
Our aim was really to capture the bright, lively humor.
That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know.
No, Disneyland because it's so special.
Dandelions. That has connections to the.
It wasn't about just
mobile
creating
game.
that location, right? It was about creating that feeling, and so like Ty was talking about, we really encouraged the team to embrace Disney Town as this place of fantasy, with.
Well, Merlin has been in there, so yeah, I hope.
Merlin's been in the games, but I don't. Nothing else about the Sword of the Sun, like Wart, no, have been in there, but Wart, aka author,
Wart, Archimedes.
So it felt like life continued there even after we were out of the scene. And once
in most
this
cases,
creative
it's just been
direction was
Merlin.
established, that the team came up with just an amazing amount of ideas and details to populate and really enrich this world while still maintaining the core identity. And it was really a case where a strong thematic vision really empowered the creativity. It kind of offered a framework for the artist to explore while still sort of maintaining.
Well, I mean, Kyrie had a big thing with Melody of Memory. Like Melody of Memory was really like the big connector to Kingdom Hearts 4.
Oh, I was wrong. Disney Town is the one from Birth Last Week.
It's still part of King Mickey's world.
So imagining something new based off of, solely a certain type of concept certainly is something that's very fun and enjoyable. And it's also in some ways less daunting because there's no expectation of having to replicate something exactly as it is.
いろんな遊び、こちらがちょっと考えてる新しい仕掛けとかも盛り込みやすかったりですね、シナリオも絡めやすいですから、使い勝手が良くて、利点もすごく多いです。
And also gives us more freedom to incorporate a variety of sort of gimmicks that we were thinking about. And it's also a lot easier to incorporate from a narrative perspective too. So it's a very versatile approach with many advantages.
また構想としてはですね、キングダムハーツ3の段階からあってですね、企画も練ってたんですけど、なかなか実現するのがハードル高かったものがですね、キングダムハーツ4でちょっと進化させて登場しますので、ぜひどんなワールドになるのか。
Again, Patrick, I have not paid attention to the links, the leaks.
ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
So any information coming out, I'm finding out.
There's actually an idea that we had since Kingdom Hearts 3 that we weren't able to realize just because of certain difficulties, but we were able to kind of realize that with this installment. And for us, we think it's a very, very exciting idea, and so I do hope people look forward to it.
What's that?
Okay.
So I don't even know what he was saying. I wasn't paying
I'm
attention.
excited to see everything coming, so thank you guys, man, for putting all this work in. One of the most compelling parts about Kingdom Hearts is how it blends Disney worlds and original worlds. Could you walk us through the process of creating original worlds and how you ensured those story elements still had the through line with story elements in the Disney and Pixar worlds?
So when it comes to original worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4, I think one of the biggest examples would be Quadrotomb, which is inspired by Tokyo. Just like we do with Disney worlds, we were really committed to creating a strong sense of authenticity. And so we actually recreated all the city parts. We had our teams walking around Tokyo taking pictures because we really wanted all the buildings and lightings, the patterns on the roads, for example, to be exactly like Tokyo. I actually wore a dorky headband and running shoes, and I was running around Tokyo. Everyone thought I was weird, running around the street, because I really wanted to get a feel of the scale and the excitement of Tokyo, and so we really wanted to use that in the game. And I think one of the things we really focused on was we wanted players to be able to move through this vast city in a dynamic fashion because it's a huge sort of city, one of the most massive we've ever created. And that's why we introduced new traversal actions. So for Kingdom Hearts 4, we have a new action where you shoot your keychain, right? And then you could launch yourself on top of buildings, for example. You could slide down the power lines in Tokyo. You could twirl around poles and signboards. And so it's
Slow
very
motion.
realistically Tokyo, but you can also do all these dynamic actions in an exhilarating way. So yeah, it's very cool.
「シナリオ段階では自分の頭の中に思い描く正解の形があるんですけども、それをどこまで再現するかっていうのはトライアンドエラーをしてやってます。チーム側にアイデアを投げてもらってもうやり取りを続けていって何回も繰り返して、それでもどうしても自分の思い描くものと違ってくる部分とかもしくは譲れない部分っていうのはあるんですけど、それはもう常に話し合って
話し合って楽しくね、
そう別に揉めてないですギリギリのどうすればより楽しくなるかっていうのを探り合っている感じです。
So yeah, during the scripting phase, I typically have a vision I consider to be the right answer pictured in my head, but the extent of realizing those visions require constant trial and error. I usually have my team members kind of come and present ideas, and from there, we have numerous discussions and exchanges, and then, in that process, there's certain ideas that, I'm not able to, I feel that it's difficult to realize, or, certain ideas that I really can't compromise on, and so between the team and I, we're, always trying to constantly push ourselves to find that balance.
で、先ほどの、ココでもそうですけど、今回は特にキングダムハーツ4ではですね。
I wonder why they chose Coco to be the first and only world reveal. They gotta reveal something else.
より空の
Well, it sounded like they liked the musical world, so that's I think it's the reason why they wanted to make that the first reveal.
ちゃんとオリジナルストーリーと一本に通るようには今回から新たに構成担当を置いてですね。
There's no way they aren't doing Zootopia though.
ここへ来る直前
And that's probably going to be one of the funnest worlds. I wonder what they're going to turn Sora into.
So yeah, and this applies for Coco as well. That was a world that we chose because we wanted to take into account Sora's current situation, which is very different from the situation or the circumstances that he found himself in the past. And so
yeah,
we
thematically it
pick
fits.
Our worlds based with that kind of theme in mind, and that's really always at the forefront of our approach and thinking. And in order to ensure that the story still feels cohesive and continuous as a whole, I work very, very closely.
Thank you, Valkyria, for my lovely dash. Hail to you, both Skull. Dash, my young cat boy.
I was having lots of discussions where he was pointing out all these things, and so that's just a constant part of the process.
Yep, exactly, Keyblade Knight. That's what I was alluding to.
One final question. Why do you think the story of Kingdom Hearts has transcended generations and has continuously grown in popularity over the years? And how does it feel preparing for the 25th anniversary of this franchise, Nana?
Yeah, no, wow, it's just so amazing that we're coming up to the 25th anniversary. But honestly, it's really thanks to all of you, fans out there who have really supported us and been with us through this incredible journey. So thank you so much for that. I think one of the reasons why the franchise continues to resonate with new generations is the enduring and relatable themes of friendship, loss and hope. These are all themes that everybody can relate to. And really this fusion of Nomura-san's amazing storytelling and Disney's timeless stories and characters is just truly magical and brings all of these really important themes together. And another thing is the connections that fans share with each other, I think, is really special and just vital in keeping the franchise alive. I think, many of us who have played the first game are now adults and have been sharing the passions and experiences with friends and family. In some cases, their children over the years. And that's precisely the kind of things that ensures that Kingdom Hearts franchise really reaches the next generations. And we're so very grateful for that. ありがとうございます。
Yeah, I think a lion's a good guess.
Yeah, 25 years. Honestly, I feel.
And also welcome, Fred.
Yeah, probably not supposed to say that. I'm really grateful for all the fans and for keep being with us for all these years. And very thankful for that. It's amazing, I think. And as for Kingdom Hearts 4, I think what I'd like to say is I would like to thank everyone for their patience. At this year's D23, we're finally able to announce a release date for Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm really excited about that as well, and I can confidently say and promise that it will launch in 2027.
Yeah, well, I mean, they said late 2027 in the trailer for Coco, so that means they're going to actually have an actual real date.
An 80% thing, 90%, it's a 100% thing. So we'll be there.
Yeah. Oh, that's a guarantee. That means discs.
That. And in the meantime, we have Kingdom Hearts Collection, which lets you experience the entire saga in one package, and it's available for pre-order now. If you've never played the series before, or if you'd like to revisit the journey again before Kingdom Hearts 4, I'd be happy if you just jump in, dive in.
I got them all on Steam, so I'll probably will be streaming them or something and going through them before 4 comes out. Sometime next year.
皆さんの支えがあってここまで長くシリーズが続いてきました。本当にその感謝の気持ちで自分たちスタッフもずっと頑張って続けてます。
Yeah, so, when it comes to everything, it's really thanks to the support of our fans. The fact that the series has continued for as long as it did is really thanks to your support. And, myself and my team, we continue to work hard in order to be able to, because of the gratitude that we have for everyone who has been with us on this journey.
ですね、25周年に関して、さっきもね、いろいろ話してて、あれ今だっけ来年だっけみたいな。
話してましたね。
来年です。で来年なんですけど、そこはちょっと混乱したんですけど、25周年に向けてですね、まだまだいろいろ計画していることもありますし、25周年を迎えようとして今思ってるのはもう30周年のことを考えてます。
And when it comes to 25th anniversary, this is something that we were discussing earlier just now within the team. But now that it's happening next year, there's many things that are underway, many plans that we have underway. And so what I think about now that we have the 25th anniversary and we're approaching it is about the 30th anniversary.
Oh.
あとその一つというかこれまでシリーズが長く続いたおかげでもありますけど昨日アニメーションの発表もありまして、何かコメントをとすごい言われてですねじゃあこう言おうかなああ言おうかなっていうとですねそれは言っちゃダメですこれ言っちゃダメですって結構止められるんで結構何も言えないんですけど昨日もコメント出しましたが結構がっつり関わってやってますんでぜひアニメの方も楽しみに待っていただければなと思います。
And then one part of that future is actually the animated series that we're able to do.
Well, here we go. It's a show, TV show. I'm talking about.
And you know, in making that announcement, I was asked to make a comment, and I thought to myself, I'd love to maybe I could talk about this, maybe I could talk about that, but you know, in the process, I was also told you can't talk about that, you can't talk about this, etc. So there's still a lot of things that I'm not able to share just yet. But you know, as kind of mentioned in the comment that I put out, you know, I myself am deeply involved in this project, and so I do hope that everyone looks forward to it.
Is he talking about the show?
Good for a second.
最後に一つだけ言っとこうっていうさっき野生と話してたんですけど昨日2027年発表されまして結構皆さんの反応も伺っていたんですが、まあ、これは伸びるねみたいな意見もちらほら見かけたんですけど確実に27年に遅れないので。これは言い切り絶対に遅れない 100%まあそれもあって僕ら明日帰るんで
But yeah, I'm glad
ものすごいね
if he's in charge of the TV series that's
なので27年
yeah
楽しみに待っていて
we needed that I don't trust Disney to handle Kingdom Hearts on their own
また期待してお待ちください
And then one last thing that I actually wanted to also share, and this is something that I talked about with Ty as well, but you know, we announced that, you know, the game is going to be coming late 2027, and I saw, you know, online that some people were saying, oh, you know, maybe the actual release date might still get pushed back. I just wanted to set the record straight. That is not happening.
Yes.
And so I do hope that, you know, people do look forward to the game coming in 2027. And, you know, all the marketing for the game has only just started. And so I do hope that people also look forward to hearing more news as well.
Beautiful.
So next time we're probably going to hear something at Tokyo Game Show.
I want to thank the three of you guys so much for coming up here and sharing all this with us. Make some noise for our Sir Citizen panelists.
Oh, they're done? Sound like they're done.
Hey Michael, welcome. It looks like the panel event is wrapping up, but I thought this event was also going to go longer, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what they say. Let's see what's it. You know.
That was crazy. How y'all feeling? Lovely, man. Well, guess what? Like I mentioned, that was just our first set of panelists here, man.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna bring out some more friends of mine. To expand on some other aspects of the Kingdom Hearts saga. We're going to hear insights from Disney character voices and Kingdom Hearts voice talent.
Oh, okay.
Please welcome Renee Johnson, a creative director for Disney character voices, Haley Joel Osment, the English voice of Sora, and David Gallagher, the voice of Riku.
Okay.
How's you guys feeling, man? How's D23 for you guys?
Pretty exciting.
Been amazing, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, man. This is crazy for me to be on the stage with all of you, man. Thank you guys so much for this opportunity. Renee.
Yes.
You wear a few different hats on Kingdom Hearts. You're one of the main voice directors, but you're also the lead English dialogue editor. So you're part of shaping the script through several rounds with Square Enix, Disney, and sometimes the filmmakers. Once you receive the Japanese audio and animation, how do you prepare the script for recording?
Painstakingly so. I go through every line, every reaction in what we call a timing review, which means I sit in my office doing my own really bad versions of the character voices, trying to time them to the Japanese audio, which I'm sure makes everyone who sits around me not entertained. But I want to make sure that not only do we have the timing right, but that we're matching the expressions that these beautiful animators have done and any gestures that are being done. But the Square Enix localization team and I are doing more than just adapting words. Japanese and English have different rhythms. The pauses are different. So if a Japanese pause feels too long in English, I need to determine if I can shorten it or if we can just talk through it. What's going to serve the material best, serve the characters best? And even small differences in the languages. the Japanese may be able to just say heartless, but we have to say the heartless, which gives these guys an extra syllable to fit into the same animated beat. Or the Japanese may voice a head turn or a smile, which is something that we would leave silent in English. So we have to find something that's going to feel natural in that moment. And I'm so thankful that these two are so great at it.
What do you think about when you adapt these characters for Kingdom Hearts, both as you shape the script and once you're in the booth with the actors?
It starts with knowing the characters inside and out, their perspectives, their vocabularies, their speaking rhythms, and then imagining them in these new situations.
Well,
so that's the stress of it, getting it as accurate as
all
possible.
know and love from all of Mickeydom. He's open-hearted,
I mean,
he's
in most-
generous, but here he's
From what I can see in all the games, they don't really have any
fighting
problems with the
darkness,
translations,
so
though. So
naturally he's going to react differently. He's
There-
going to
there
say
are
different
some,
things,
like,
and he's going to
obviously,
say
you know,
them in a different manner.
you can't have the same words
And then the
as in
actors
Japan
bring their
for everything.
magic to it.
But-
Like, I've been trying to
Script changes in
translate
the
the
room
Sonic
so
manga
much
on
because
my
of what
own
these
with
guys
AI.
bring to it.
It's
No matter
tough.
how
The
well I
translation
plot, I time
translation
something
is
out.
rough.
We're going to add words,
So,
we're
like,
going to move words, we're going to
it can be
change
done
them
though,
around,
but it doesn't
and
sound like fluent
that's
English.
just to capture all they are bringing because they know these characters so well.
Bye, Nocturne.
Yeah,
And then
bye,
I wanna
Endless.
be
Thank
open
you
to
so much for your
surprises. I
support.
always want to be open to surprises. I can't tell you how many times Jim Cummings has made a Pete line 1,000 times funnier with an improvisation that totally fits the moment, but none of us could have anticipated.
Oh, good.
And then
more
with the
Jim
characters
Cummings.
like Sora and
Excellent.
Riku, we want to make sure that we're totally capturing the nuance of the Japanese while still delivering a performance that is natural in English. And again, Haley, David, so amazing at doing this. a lot of my direction, I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of my direction to Haley as Sora is just a little goofier, or because it's Sora, a little whinier, right?
A lot of whining.
And for David, for Riku, it's even more serious. A little more angsty. Can I get a little more angst, right? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Great.
Renee, you've worked both closely with Haley and David for years, but Haley and David, after doing research, I found this incredible true fact about you guys, that despite playing Sora and Riku for nearly 25 years, you guys have never actually recorded together. Ever, is that right?
It's true, yeah. It's one of the crazy aspects of voice recording. I think in all the voice recording jobs I've ever done, rarely have. I think Hey Arnold was the only time I've ever been in the same room with the other actors. But it's nice because as we jump around recording sections of the game, sometimes it'll be Japanese audio, and then sometimes I'll hear David's voice or somebody else's voice. It's nice to encounter that. Something that just popped into my head is like I technically got to do a scene with Rutger Hauer in one of the previous games, which was a tremendous honor. So it's an interesting aspect of this job. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been looking for Haley for 25 years. I'm glad I finally found him.
Only here at D23, man. Yeah. So with 25 years, we look back at it all, and it's been a journey. But Renee, I heard you found something from back in the day that you want to show everyone here.
I did. A colleague of mine who worked a ton on the first two games, his wife made this beautiful scrapbook after Kingdom Hearts 1. So here's a Wayback Machine, y'all.
Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot the merman me. Hey. Wow.
David Gallagher was tall back then too.
Haley, give it up.
It is amazing. Like they were just kids.
Haley,
like
question for
in
you.
the first
What
game.
comes to mind when you look at those
Yeah.
photos? You know, making the first Kingdom Hearts. For fans who have never seen how the game is recorded, you know, what was the experience like from your side? What do you remember? Were there anything new, surprising about it as the process was
For
going
Haley, I
on?
don't think he even hit
done
puberty
a lot
in
of
the first
Disney
game yet.
voiceover jobs
when he
before
did the
Kingdom
first game.
Hearts, but taking this on was a completely different animal because I'd never recorded over dialogue in another language. That's our big challenge is, as Renee mentioned, getting the right spaces and the right lengths, but also conveying the same meaning and matching the gestures that he does, sometimes really big gestures. And it's been such a delight to learn how to do this over 25 years, and now it's like a really specific skill that I have and that we have as a team together that I'm really proud of. I also am confronted daily with how high my voice was back then. The challenge of the job is that Sora's just a little bit younger than me, and so I
Just a little bit younger.
A little.
I'm
Yeah, just a little.
unable to use about 70% of my natural register, and you have to try and find ways to have variety and expressiveness using a very limited part of like the top part of your voice. Another fun thing is, and you might see this at some point, doing the really young me, the way that the shape has to happen inside my head, it kind of feels like my eyes are popping out of my head when I'm doing it, so that's an interesting part of it too.
Look forward to seeing the BTS on that one. David, what about you, man?
When I think back about recording the very first game, for me it really represents like two really special milestones in my career. So the first one, and the one that I was most excited about kind of stepping into the role, was the fact that it was the first time I got to contribute to a video game. And like, I've been a gamer my whole life, and you know, I've always worked in film and television, but then I'd come home and I'd play video games. That was my way of kind of relaxing, and so having the opportunity to contribute to a video game, I was all in, no matter what it was. I was ready to come in and do what I could. But then to come in and to see that the character that was presented to me was actually a bad guy in the first game. I was 16 or 17 when we recorded the first game, and in my young career, I was always kind of like a golden boy. You know, I always played like kind of good kids, and so it was a huge deal for me to be able to portray a character that leaned into the darkness a little bit, and so it was important to me that I stepped up to that challenge, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, job well done, man. Make some noise for him. Renee had mentioned earlier that even a head turn or a smile can require a very specific sound. So what type of sounds, like, the fans may assume is easy, like a laugh or a gasp or a fall or a short attack, that's actually surprisingly hard to get right in the booth? David?
Well, all the fun noises we kind of bunch up for the very last day of recording. We call that fight day. So we that's where we do all of our attacks and our when we take damage, and you kind of finish your recording session when you're all done with your final death scream. If you need to have like a kind of you're defeated, so we save all that fun stuff for the end. But I think in general, the most difficult kind of emotion to kind of noise to make really is just genuine laughter. Sadness and anger, those are things that you kind of dig for internally. You kind of well it up inside of you and you look for it there. But laughter is really external. It's kind of involuntary. Things make you laugh. So, and because of that, everyone kind of laughs differently. Everyone kind of, that comes out of you, it's pulled out of you from something. So to have to laugh on cue without anything funny happening is the hardest part for me.
The laughing is really hard because it has to be arranged with physical movements on screen too, so it's kind of like an unnatural way of hitting those things and doing it in a high register, because I think my laugh is closer to Seth Rogen's laugh than it is to a 15-year-old boy. But I will say the fun stuff and the stuff that comes easier than you might think are the big, like the hits and the attacks and some of the big yells of grief. I'm thinking of one in particular from Kingdom Hearts 3 that we really built up for a while. We're like, this scream is going to be crazy. Like, we'll leave it till the end because you're just going to be wrecked after it.
First take.
It was the
first take is what's in the game.
I had 4 hours to think about it while we were in the booth, and I was ready. I mean, and when I think the note is like everyone you've ever known is gone, it's like that kind of gives you a clear idea of how he's feeling.
Well, I want to thank you three so much for being here today and providing us with a glimpse into how Kingdom Hearts has been made for almost 25 years from your perspective. So make some noise with them, my guys. And also, Renee, thank you so much for giving us such a fascinating look on how these performances come together. So please give Renee a round of applause.
Yeah, I definitely like, she looks like she has been doing this a long time, so she does seem very professional.
There is a special guest who would like to say something to you all.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
It's a video. Well, let's see what a second pops up.
Hi everyone, I'm Miwirino. Thank you for coming to D23 日本語版で、空の役を演じています。
He's the Japanese voice actor of Sora.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me try and change.
Yeah, because we couldn't see the, yeah, couldn't see the subtitles.
13歳ぐらいの頃にオーディションを受けて、空の役を演じることが決まり、その当時は演じるっていうよりも、もうそのまま自分が声を発することで空になる、いわゆる等身大で演じることができたんですが、それが年齢を重ねていくとともに空と自分とのギャップが生まれて、そのギャップに苦しんだこともあるし、今では空も成長してきたし、自分自身も役者としてのスキルも含めて、マイク前に立てば空になれるっていう、本当にそういう一緒に旅をしてきたような感覚があります。まさか本当にこんなに長く続くコンテンツになるとは思っていませんでしたし、先ほど言ったように一緒に成長して一緒に旅をして、今もまだまだこんだけ世界中のファンの皆さんに愛してもらえる作品になったということはとても嬉しく思っています。皆さん、これまでキングダムハーツシリーズを応援してくださって本当にありがとうございます。キングダムハーツの、収録はですね、他のゲームタイトルと比べても、自分の経験上ですけどものすごく大変で、一つの作品を撮るのにもう1年2年下手したら3年ぐらいかかるぐらい収録をしているんですね。その大変さがですね、こうやって皆さんに、届いているっていうのを感じると本当にやってよかったなと思いますし、これからも空を演じていきたい、皆さんと共にキングダムハーツシリーズを盛り上げていきたいなと思っています。本当にありがとうございます。ハーレイさん、デイビッドさん、こんにちは。はじめまして。僕実はハーレイさんが
What?
ハーレイさん、僕
He thinks everything Helene has seen it. I don't think so, but could be wrong.
ハーレイさんの声を吹き替えたことがあるので、なんかそういう親和性も僕自身、感じています。いつかお二人に、D23 で、会えることを楽しみにしています。それでは最後に皆さん、つながる心が俺の力だ。バイバイ。
All right. Thank you, Mio, for that message, man.
Oh, look, what they're doing.
Like I had mentioned earlier on, Sora and Riku have actually never been in a studio together in a booth.
They're gonna do a line together.
Anything of this incredible history of this video game, Kingdom Hearts. So that's what makes what you're about to see so special. The reason being that Haley Joel Osment and David Gallagher will now perform the final scene from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh.
Together.
Okay.
Oh, where they're on the beach?
also get to be in on this. I get to read like what's going on. So just, I'm freaking out. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sora, Donald, Goofy, and Mickey journey to the world that never was. Organization 13's stronghold, where they reunite with Riku and save Kairi. With victory seemingly at hand, Kairi, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy escape through a portal home. But before Sora and Riku can follow, Xemnas suddenly returns, cutting off their escape and forcing the two friends to remain behind for one final confrontation. Sora and Riku face off and defeat Xemnas, the leader of the Nobodies.
We did it!
At that moment, a bunch of nobodies appear and surround the two.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
A flash of light, and all of the nobodies dissipate. We know Sora and Riku just got through with an epic and long-fought battle. They're both exhausted, and Riku falls to his knees.
Sora, I can't. Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
Sora helps Riku to his feet.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look where we are. Oh, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive. Sora? You lead. Got it.
After some time wandering through the void, the two appear stuck.
You know, I always figured I was better at stuff than you. Really? Are you mad? No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything too.
A glimmer of light appears ahead.
Riku, look. What's that light?
They enter the light. The two find themselves at the dark margin, the edges of the realm of darkness, near a shore overlooking an endless sea.
End of the road. Yep. Put me down. I can walk.
Sora walks up to the water and looks around.
You know, maybe the darkness has gotten to me too.
He hears a thump behind and turns. Riku has collapsed to the ground.
Riku!
Sora runs to Riku.
This world is perfect for me. If this is what the world really is, just this, then maybe I should fade back into darkness. Riku. If the world is made of light and darkness,
Sora sits
we'll
up
be
and
the
smiles.
darkness. Yeah. The other side, the realm of light, is safe now. Kairi, the king, and the others are there. That's what I mean. Hey, Sora, could you help me? I want to get down to the water.
Sora takes Riku by the shoulder and helps him walk towards the water.
At least the waves sound the same.
We hear the waves as time passes. The two are now sitting at the edge of the water.
What I said back there about thinking I was better at stuff than you? To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you. What for? I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart. Yeah, well, I've got my share of problems too. Like what? Like wanting to be like you. Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you could never imitate. Really? What's that? Having you for a friend. Then, I guess I'm okay the way I am. I've got something you could never imitate too.
More time passes. The two are still sitting at the water's edge. A bottle washes up toward Riku. He grabs it, takes out the letter inside, and gives it a glance.
Sora? I think it's for you.
We hear the text of the letter read out loud. Sora and Kairi's voices blend together. Today, we'll leave it to Sora.
Thinking of you, wherever you are, we pray for our sorrows to end and hope that our hearts will blend. Now I will step forward to realize this wish. And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky. One sky, one destiny.
A door of light starts to open up before them.
Light. The door to light.
Sora stands up and reaches down.
We'll go together.
Riku takes his hand.
Yeah.
They walk through the door. How does it feel, man? How does it feel for both of you to sit there and do that, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Took 25 years. I'm glad we finally did it.
What a special treat. What'd you guys think about that?
That was
Listen,
nice of him to do that for
all
him.
around amazing process.
Nice of
man.
him to
Thank
do
you
that
guys
for
so
him,
much for
because
being here.
especially for Haley, because he wanted to have it.
I still want to
do
figure out
that.
how we can capture this moment, though. I feel like we got to move some stuff out of the way. Let's just move some stuff out the way very quickly. Let's get this out the way. I'm gonna take this over here. Yeah, and I feel like there's only really one way to kind of end this. We need one more special guest, don't you think?
Okay, I think I know who it is.
I got Sora with me. I got Riku with me. I feel like I need Mickey with me.
Mickey? Oh, there we go.
I need a phone. I need a phone. I need a phone.
Is it gonna be Mickey? I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be Kyrie. Chris Cross and Rana.
Now, all around, I just feel like we got to capture this moment with everybody in the room. Can we just get a big family group selfie right here? Let's turn around here. We'll turn around. Mickey, we'll turn around. And Kingdom Hearts on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kingdom Hearts. There it is. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for coming out.
All right.
Okay,
that was the Kingdom Hearts 10.
I think he.
Hope you had it.
Yeah.
I think it's he's clear whatever. He's gonna be like, yeah, I got the selfie. That's for me now. No one else gonna have it because he used his phone to take it.
Well, yeah. So I wish we got more information, but overall, good panel, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys?
Yeah, they kind of like did kind of mention another world though. But I don't remember what it was called.
Oh, the castle. See, that's the.
No, he said there was a world in 4 that they were gonna like based on Tokyo or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's the place Sora's in.
No, that's a different place. Because he said it was a different because they already mentioned the one where Sora's in, but they said it was another world that was.
So there's another world, another city.
Apparently, that's what they were saying. Like they had to like because they wanted to match everything like where Tokyo was or whatever kind of with it, and I don't think that's the other. That's the same one. I don't think it's the same place that Sora's in.
All right.
Because he mentioned a name. They mentioned a name for the world, but I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, I thought we were possibly going to get they're gonna have to strategically like reveal the worlds. I know like when the marketing for Kingdom Hearts 3, they kind of did it like one at a time. Like so like we'll probably get more reveals as it gets closer like into 2027.
Yeah. Well,
Definitely after once Revelations is like, you know, once that game's out, and then they could shift all in on Kingdom Hearts marketing.
yeah. I'm assuming they're gonna have some, like I said earlier, at Tokyo Game Show later this year too. Because it's, you know, they normally have it in the fall / winter for Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah. You think they overdid the marketing in Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, I know Kingdom Hearts 3 wasn't like the best game ever, but like it wasn't a terrible game. I actually really enjoyed the combat.
Mm-hmm.
Though, I mean, fuck that DLC though, man. Those fights are way too hard. Oh man, I never got to fight Yuzora.
Yeah, I didn't play the DLC.
You didn't
So.
do the DLC?
No, I pretty much beat the main game, and then it was like I didn't play. You know, I didn't, when the DLC came out, I kind of like stopped playing, and that was on PS4, and then at now that I'm mostly on PC now, I have gotten the games like all on PC now, but that also came with the DLC for 3, but I'm probably gonna be, like I said, replaying them anyway.
Patrick says he got almost all the 3 bosses. Yeah, one of the things that pissed me off is they didn't use Morloxus's actual final boss theme. They used the one from the remake.
Mm-hmm.
We Kingdom Hearts gamers are masochists. Yeah, I've never really done like Kingdom Hearts on critical mode or anything, but I mean, yeah, I know it can get pretty fucking brutal, like on those difficulties. Oh man. So I guess that about wraps it up. I guess we can wind. Thank you all so much for watching. Galaxy, thank you for coming on. And thank you, Valkyria Winter, for the 10 Australian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll see you all next time. I'll probably continue. Maybe we'll play some Bayonetta 2 tomorrow. We'll see. But bye for now, everyone.
I'm hoping to have my schedule up tomorrow, but next week I might not be streaming too much because I've got stuff that might be going on. I will be streaming on Monday, but that's probably the only one I can really say I'm going to be streaming on. So.
All right. Anyways, take care, everyone. Later.
Yep.